6:50 back with some updates on a breaking scene this morning in Rochester for our Smart Start. First responders starting to clear the scene of a two-alarm fire in the South Wedge. We have Ron Spitzer hearing from some of those who were at the scene this morning at South Clinton. Ron.
Yeah, Brandon, first and foremost, we learned from EMS workers that nobody was transported, but we don't know anything else about potential other injuries. Good news, that scene has since cleared, so that road is open here on Avril and South Clinton. This was a two-alarm fire. We are unsure if it was a single-family home or a multi-family home that was affected, but we do have confirmation that it was a house fire. Ambulances and fire trucks were on scene, in addition to the Red Cross presumably assisting those impacted. Again, it is unknown at this time whether there are any injuries. Police were blocking off the street, but again, it has since opened, so it shouldn't affect your commute. For now, reporting, Ron Spitzer, News 8.
And once we do get the official release from the battalion chiefs and the public information officer for the department, we'll share that with you throughout our cut-ins at CBS Mornings every half hour and online at rochesterfirst.com. In other big stories, beginning tomorrow, thousands of flights a day could be canceled across the U.S. in what the DOT is calling a proactive safety measure. That decision in the middle of the longest government shutdown in U.S. history. The Transportation Secretary, Sean Duffy, made the announcement yesterday, citing the impact the government shutdown is having on air traffic control. He says a spike in sick calls from employees at airports working without pay has led to delays and many ground stops. The Trump administration warned staffing woes could get worse, with air traffic control staff going to miss their second full paychecks next week. Several major hubs, including New York City, Chicago, Dallas, San Francisco, and more, could be hit.
Our number one priority is to make sure when you travel safely.
We are starting to see some evidence that fatigue is building in the system in ways that we feel we need to work towards relieving some of that pressure. If the pressures continue to build even after we take these measures, we'll come back and take additional measures.
The 40 hubs announced later on today. Meanwhile, President Trump is urging Senate Republicans to end the shutdown, arguing that hurt them in losses Tuesday night. And Democratic leaders called again for negotiations. They still want to include an extension to subsidies for the Affordable Care Act to any legislation to fund the government. But Republicans say reopen Washington first, then they'll have that talk. Cutting flights not the only impact from this shutdown. More than 100,000 people in Monroe County cannot access November SNAP benefits yet to buy their needed groceries. And more local businesses are stepping up to support to fill that gap, such as the Hideaway on Park Ave. The owner, Max Gordon, says he wants to serve everyone he loves this community by offering free meals every week. Not just for those missing their benefits for SNAP. He's including federal workers and their families. He says in such a time of so much uncertainty, he hopes to ease just some of the burden about people worrying where they're going to eat next.
It just is something that we can offer them. Just, again, a respite from the chaos of their day-to-day life, or whether it's a warm meal, whatever it is that they need, we hope that we can offer for them at that moment.
Just great for them stepping up. The free lunches begin today. They will host them every Thursday from noon to 3, as long as it takes for Washington to reopen. Let's go inside the huddle after a much-needed win Sunday against a big-time team, the Kansas City Chiefs. The Bills are banged up before the game in Miami for Week 10. James Cook did not practice Wednesday. The running back has an ankle injury. Joey was out with an injured wrist. Also not seeing practice time, Taron Johnson with a groin issue. A few guys limited as well. Christian Benford added to the report with a groin problem, something to monitor the rest of this week. Terrell Bernard was full all of last week as he has had a knock to his ankle, but he was downgraded back to limited on the latest injury report. Happening in just a couple of hours, the Strong National Museum of Play is announcing this year's class at the Toy Hall of Fame. There are 12 finalists, such as Connect 4 and Tickle Me Elmo. Also in the running, how about Snow? A wintertime staple and endless fun. The inductees will be revealed at 9:30, and we will have that for you as soon as we can at rochesterfirst.com. Cornhole. Maybe a dark horse this year to get in. Sunrise traffic before you head out. We are okay on the busiest roads. 490 you see passing there from our Greater Rock Sky Eye. Had just a little nagging rain off and on throughout the morning, but we'll be okay a little bit later on there. Got the 8-day, James, before people head out.
Yeah, we're looking at probably a few isolated showers this morning, but then clearing out some sun this afternoon. And then tomorrow, it's going to be the opposite, rain more later in the day in the afternoon. Saturday is the better of the 2 weekend days. Sunday, there's that rain to maybe a mix Monday and Tuesday. Brennan, I was looking outside about 3:30 yesterday afternoon and 3:34. I'm like, it's dark out.
I know.
Right? With the clouds and the rain.
We did a grocery store run, and I was going to pick up one of my kids at 4, and I was like, wait a second. This is not just the time change. It was just miserable out. Yeah, with that.
Oh, man. It's crazy how late it gets.
I know.
How quickly it gets dark.
I know. It is that time. We'll see you at 9 o'clock on the podcast. Second Cup of Sunrise. CBS Mornings on the way next. We're still on your TV. Again, 725.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, X, and on our app for news and weather. Get the Rochester First streaming app today for everything you love from News 8 On Demand, plus exclusive shows you won't see anywhere else. Search ROC and download for free on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV.